bosses, Sudan is here, the home care agency startup and growth expert. How are you guys doing? I am super excited to be here today. If you are here, if let's do some mic check. If you are here and you can hear me, drop a 1 in the chat so I know we are good to go. So if you are here and you can hear me, go ahead, drop 1 in the chat so I know we are good to go. So I am super excited to be here today to talk to you about something that is really important. Because if you don't know me, I'm Sue Dennis. I am the home care agency startup and growth expert. And over the last few years, we have helped start and grow over 350 home care agency. We have a community of about 10,000 people who are in the home care industry or looking to get into the home care industry. So a lot of times I see people, so we have this community, it's called Home Care Bosses United. So if you're not in the community, you need to be in there because that's the #1 community for home care agency owners, as well as aspiring owners on Planet Facebook, okay? So in the group, we have this community for about 5 years, right? And I've seen people since the time we started this community, they are saying, hey, Sue, I want to start my home care agency. And 5 years later, they still haven't started. Mind blowing, right? 5 years later, they still saying the same thing. They still saying, hey, I still want to get started. How many of you, and this is a no judgment zone, how many of you are like, hey, I've been looking to start my agency and you've been saying that for years? If that's you, go ahead, just first put #2 in the chat, drop a #2 in the chat, let me know. And as you're coming along, let me know as well so we can acknowledge you. So I'm gonna share with you the reason why, even though this has been your dream for a long time, why you haven't done it. But before I even go into that, I wanna invite you first to something special that I have going on that's gonna help you get started with your home care agency. Is that okay if I share that with you? If this is okay, if I share that with you, drop a yes in the chat. Drop a yes in the chat. If that is okay, if I share that with you, go ahead and drop a yes in the chat. Okay, awesome. So I see some yes in the chat, so let's go. So what I have going on, we have our home care agency startup 5-day summer camp that is starting this Sunday, July 16th through Thursday, July 20. And I would like to invite you to spend 5 days with me, right? 5 days with me where you come and I'm gonna show you exactly what it takes to start your home care agency, right? I'm gonna show you exactly what it takes for you to start your home care agency. How many of you will love that? Let me know in the chat. And the good thing is, we have a pass that is free. We have different passes, but one of the pass, the general pass, is totally free to be part of this with the general pass. So what you get is every night, right? Every night, starting Sunday coming up, every night you get 1 hour of teaching with me for free. I mean, like the real thing, no fluff. 1 hour of teaching with me for free, where I'm gonna show you exactly what it takes to get started. What do you need to know in order to get started? How much it will cost you? How should you prepare, right? What is the first step, second step, third step? Well, all the steps that you need in order to get started with your home care agency. So what I need you to do, I need you to go on this website right now. My team will drop their website in the chat. I need you to go on the website right now and go ahead and go to launchmyhomecareagency.com, launchmyhomecareagency.com, and get your general pass for free. Yes, I mean for free. So now we also have other passes where you can upgrade. Okay, so put upgrade in the chat. We also have other passes like our VIP pass and our All-Star Pass, right? So VIP Pass and All-Star Pass. With the VIP Pass and the All-Star Pass, there is a fee, but you get more, okay? So with the VIP Pass, not only you get the 1 hour of training with me, the training is gonna be pure teaching. It's only 1 hour. We don't want to have time to answer questions, but I know people are gonna have questions that they want to ask. So that's why we created the VIP, so you can have a safe space where you can ask any questions that you may have, because every state is different. So when you upgrade to VIP, you get 1 hour every day. So you get 5 Q&A sessions with me every over a course of 5 days, so where I can answer any of your questions. So you can go ahead and get registered for VIP. VIP right now, it's only $77, which is less than like what you will pay for a good meal, and you basically get 5 hours of Q&A session with me, which is like priceless. So make sure, if you're really serious and you want to get everything that you came for, you want to be at least in the VIP pass room. That's where you want to be. You're gonna get the Q&A, and you're also gonna get a workbook to help you to facilitate you with your learning. And then we have the All-Star Pass. With the All-Star Pass, you have everything VIP has. You have the Q&A, 5 sessions of Q&A. You have the workbook. You also have access to the replays in the recording. So if you want to go back and listen to it, you have access to that. Not only that, you also have access to my foundation class that I have. You get 30 days access with that. And for the first 10 people who do All-Star, I'm going to send you one of our Homecare Boss pillow as a gift to say thank you and to honor you for honoring yourself. So that's what we have going on. So make sure you go on this website right now and get your ticket. Make sure you go on this site right now. In order for you to either get the VIP or the All-Star, you have to first register. For the free pass. And then after that, you can upgrade to either VIP and All-Star. So I have something special going on, something special. I'm going to do something special just for y'all. Are you guys ready to hear it? If you are, just put yes in the chat. I want to do something special just for you guys. Yes. So the first 5 people who get either their VIP or their All-Star Pass while I'm on the live, I'm going to share with you one of my training that I never shared before. I call it the Laser Coaching Infusion. This is where I'm going to show you exactly how to find the most profitable location to start your home care agency. Because not every location is a good location to start your home care agency. Okay, not every location is a good location. So I'm gonna show you how to identify the places that have people who can pay you in order for the money that you want for your services. So if you're one of the first 5 people who sign up and get your VIP ticket, All-Star Pass, guess what? I'm gonna send you that Laser Coaching Infusion training to show you how to identify places that can pay you exactly what you want. Like when you say, hey, I have one of my students that I showed this to, and guess what? Right now she has clients who are paying her $45 an hour. How many of you would like clients to pay you $45 an hour for your services? Let me see you. Let me see your hands. Okay, now let me see y'all. How many of you would like you have clients and they paying you like $45 an hour for caregiving services? Like, let me see your hands, okay? Let me make sure I'm talking to the right people. Yeah, after I showed my clients, my students that same training, they're able to go into different community where people, when they tell people, hey, my prices is $45 an hour, they don't even bat an eye. So when you register right now for the VIP or All-Star Pass, I'm going to make sure I send you that same training so that way you can know how to have a profitable home care agency. So that's my invite to you. So now let's get into like, hey, what is the reason why you haven't started your home care agency, even though you claim that's what you've been wanting for years. So let's dive in, right? You've been talking for years, you've been burnt out at your job, you'll be like, you have to do something. You're like, hey, I know starting my home care agency is my calling, but you haven't done not even one thing, right? Do you know anybody like that? If you do, you can just put yes in the chat, right? Yes in the chat, okay? So I can share something with you. So for me, since like all my life, I never had any issues with my weight, never. But started 2020, I think with all the stresses of life, all the stresses of running multiple businesses and being a mom, doing all the other things that I have to do in my life. And I was kind of still a new mom at that time. So I started gaining weight, right? But after a while, at first it wasn't a problem really, but after a while it became excessive. And I've been saying, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. But guess what I was doing? I was just talking. Go ahead, put talking in the chat. I was just talking, but I wasn't taking any actions. All I was doing was talking, talk the talk, and not walk the walk. How many of you know people like this? All they do is talk, but they not walking the walk. If you know anybody like this, or if you ever done that, go ahead, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat, because a lot of us, we talk the talk and we don't walk the walk. And that was me, right? That was me. And I did that for a long time. And the more I talk, guess what? The more weight I gain. The more I talk and say I'm gonna lose weight, the more weight I gain. But what really changed everything for me recently is when I sat down and I really decided to get my priorities in order, right? When I sat down and say, hey, let me figure what is important to me, and whatever is important to me, I'm gonna basically get my priorities in order. Because I realized the more that I don't put my priorities in order, the longer it's gonna take me to achieve any goals that I have, right? And that also means I might possibly have some regrets, right? Because let me tell you what happened. When you say you are supposed to do something, let's say you say you wanted to start your agency 5 years ago, you didn't do it. The longer it takes you, guess what? The more expensive it becomes. Because what it costs to start an agency 5 years ago has increased to what it costs to start an agency right now. Okay, so it's gonna take you longer, right? It's gonna cost you more. Then it's gonna take you longer to achieve your goal. But once you start setting your priority in order, now you can start taking actions that are in alignment with your priorities. One thing I can tell you, people prioritize things that they value. Go ahead, put that in the chat. People prioritize things that they value. Go ahead, put that in the chat. People prioritize things that they value. You prioritize things that you value. So if you keep saying you wanted to do something and you're not doing it, that means you're not valuing, it's not of value to you. And actually this morning, while I was walking, I had this revelation and it was like mind-blowing. Is it okay if I share it with you? Is it okay if I share it with you? Drop a yes in the chat if it's okay that I share the revelation that I had this morning with you. Is it okay? Let me know in the chat. Awesome. Yes. Okay. So this morning, as I was walking, I realized that when I take care of myself, I'm really saying that, hey, I value myself. I'm really saying like, hey, I love myself and that I'm important, right? And that's the same thing with our goals and ideas. If we have a goal and we never worked on it and take actions on it, basically we're telling ourselves this goal is not really that important, and that's not something that we need to take care of, right? So we need to start prioritizing whatever we value. For you, is to start your home care agency, you need to start prioritize that. So for me, I started prioritizing my health. And guess what? The minute that I started prioritizing my health, I started taking actions that are in alignment with me prioritizing my health, right? And one of the action that I did, right? I started investing in things that for my body. I started investing my time. So I'm putting time aside so I can exercise or I can walk. I'm investing my time. I also invested my money, right? I signed up for this. I used to have a personal trainer, but I don't do that anymore. So I signed up for like a online exercise training class that they give you online training every day, right? So I'm investing my money, right? I'm investing my time because now I'm saying my health is a priority. And that's the same thing for you. If you want to start a business, you've been saying it for the longest and you haven't done it, you need to move it. Put move in the chat. You need to move it up, move up, put move up in the chat. You need to move it up in your priority list, right? You need to move it up in your priority list. Not only that, you need to move it up in your priority list, right? You also need to start taking actions that are in alignment with your priorities. Good. Put alignment in the chat. Put alignment in the chat. You need to start taking actions that are in alignment with your priorities. Okay. So now let's say your goal is to start your home care agency. You need to take actions that are in alignment with that. So some of the actions maybe you need to attend the home care agency startup summer camp so you can get more information, because you may say, hey, I don't have the knowledge, but that's not a problem. We have in the summer camp, right? So you can come and get the knowledge that you need in order to have a better idea so you can make an informed decision and see if starting your home care agency is really the thing for you, right? So you need to start taking actions that are in alignment with your goals, with your priority. And like I say, if your priority is this, you're like, hey, I need to start your home care agency. You need to be at the home care agency startup summer camp, where I'm going to teach you exactly what it takes to start a profitable home care agency. And I'm going to do this over the span of 5 days. So each day you're going to come and I'm going to teach a different topic. So on the first day, what I'm going to teach on the first day, and you can go on our website and go ahead and grab your a seat right now. We have a free seat. It's a free virtual home care startup 5-day summer camp. So what we're gonna do first day, I'm gonna teach you the mindset that you need to have a successful home care agency. And when I'm talking about successful, I'm talking about something that can bring you money, something that is profitable, something that can bring you at least $100,000 a year in revenue. I currently have students that are making over $1 million a year in revenue in their home care agency. So it's possible, but in order for you to be able to have an agency like this that can bring you like a couple $100,000s, and that can bring you tons of money and revenue, you have to become the person that can manage that type of increase. You have to become that type of person that can manage that type of increase. And that's why mindset is so important, because you have to change into that person that can manage that type of increase. So that's why I start with the mindset. So that way your mindset can be where it needs to be. Then on the second day, I'm going to teach you how to fund your home care agency, right? How to fund your home care agency. That is really important. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. As you come and say hello, let me know that you are here. If you're watching the replay, still say hello. Let me know that you are here. After we do the mindset, we're going to do funding, because to start a business, you need money. Okay, put money in the chat. Put money in the chat. To start a business, you need money and you need time. Okay, you need money and you need time. So I'm going to show you ways that can be creative ways to raise funding so you can start your home care agency. How many of you need that lesson? How many of you are like, hey, I need to be there on that day to learn this lesson, right? If that's you, put me in the chat. Put me in the chat. Then on day 3, I'm gonna show you the 3 phases to start your home care agency. Like day 3 is like one of the most powerful days because I'm gonna give you a step-by-step process where by the time you're done, you're gonna know like step 1 to like basically you're gonna know A to Z, the steps that you need to do in order to get started and get your agency up and running. How many of you want that? Like, this is definitely like one of my favorite days. I love mindset. I love all of the day. But day 3 is really important. It's really fire. I love day 3. And then day 4, I basically do hot seats and teach you how to name your agency properly. So even if you already have a name, you still come to day 4 because on day 4, I'm gonna like my eyes will be on your name. I'm gonna give you feedback, tell you, hey, this name is horrible, this name is good, whatever the true feedback is. I will give that to you. If you don't have a name, I'm gonna show you how to create the right name, and then we're gonna start going through that process, right? And I'll review your name. And then last but not least, on day 5, let me tell you something. Put mistakes in the chat. Hey, put mistakes in the chat. Put mistakes in the chat. Mistakes. Every business owner gonna make their own mistakes. Y'all, I made so much mistakes and I'm still making mistakes. Okay. I made so many mistakes in the past and I'm still making mistakes. Now my mistakes even cost me more money. The mistake that I'm making at this level cost me even more. But you know one thing? We all gonna make mistakes, but we can be wise. There are some mistakes that we don't have to make. There are some mistakes we can let somebody else make it, like somebody like me make the mistakes, and you can learn from the mistakes that I made. Do you agree with that? Do you agree that like certain mistakes, you don't need to experience them? You can let somebody else go through it and they can share the mistakes and you can have the insight and you're like, oh, okay, I don't need to make this mistake. So already made this mistake for me. And I can learn. She already made the mistakes. She already paid the price. I don't need to make this mistake, right? Would you agree to that? Yeah, like, I'm not making this mistake. Somebody else already made it for me. So on the last day, I'm going to show you the most common mistakes that new home care agency owners make. So that way, you do not make the same mistakes. So I'm super excited. It's going to be amazing. So make sure you are there. Get registered. Get into the VIP. I'm telling you, like, you want to get the best of the best. Get into the VIP so that way you can get your questions answered, your personal questions answered. But get in now. Get in now. Get in now. It's going to be amazing. So get in now. Get in now, get your ticket now, go on the website, launch my home care agency. It's on here, launchmyhomecareagency.com. And my team already put it in the chat. So get in there and let's get you taken care of. So, yes. So any questions? Any questions that you guys have for me? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, any questions? Okay, so I know some of the questions we usually, get registered. Yes, get registered, get registered, get registered. You don't want us to like, we're doing this on Zoom. My Zoom can only hold a certain number of people. You don't want us to get our capacity and we can get you. So make sure you get in now. You get the time for Zoom. So every day it's 8 p.m. Eastern time. 8 p.m. Eastern time. Everything is virtual, 8 p.m. Eastern time for the general pass. If you upgrade or when you upgrade to VIP or All-Star Pass, instead of coming at 8 p.m., you do come at 7 p.m. because between 7 and 8, you have 1 hour of Q&A with me. You have 1 hour of Q&A with me during that time. So make sure you get in. So those are the things that we're going to be doing. Any other questions? So it starts Sunday, the 16th. We end July 20. Thursday is this Sunday. Yeah. Sunday coming up. That's the first day. Sunday coming up. So Sunday to Thursday next week. Okay. So any other what's your question, Coranda? Coranda say I have a question. What is your question? I'm waiting. I just see Coranda. You say you have a question. So go ahead, drop your question in the comments. So that way I can answer your questions for you. Anybody else have questions? Will there be a replay? So there is a replay, but the replay is only available to the people that do the All-Star Pass. So the replay is available if you upgrade to the All-Star Pass. So if you want to have the replay, then the All-Star Pass is the pass that you need to get, the All-Star Pass. All-Star Pass is the pass that you need to get if you want to be do the replay. Yeah, so just Corona, yeah, do the All-Star Pass. When you do the All-Star Pass, then you will get access to the replay. Awesome. Any other questions? Any other questions? So if you guys don't have any other questions, I'll see you Sunday. Get registered. And I can't wait to see you. It's going to be amazing. Invite your friends. Come join us. We can't wait to see you. It's going to be amazing. How much is the All-Star Pass? The All-Star Pass is $297 for the All-Star Pass. So with the All-Star Pass, you get access to the replay. You also get access to one of my courses that teach you the foundation of the business. You also get one 15-minute with me. It's one 15-minute strategy session with me. So you get that. So that's one of the things that we get. So I would like for each of the day, yes, there's a quick outline here. Let me show you on the page. And I kind of went over, but I'm going to share here with you. So each day, the first day, we're going to talk about mindset. Second day, we're going to do funding. The third day, I'm going to go like step by step, basically give you a playbook, what you need to do A to Z to start a home care agency. Day 4, I'm going to show you how to name your agency the right way. Day 5, I'm going to do the 7 mistakes like new home care agency owner make. When you do All-Star, you basically get on top of all of these things, because everybody get this, but on top of all of this, when you do All-Star, you gotta get what I love the most is like you gotta get that 5-day 5 Q&A session with me. So you gotta come, whatever the questions you have question, how do I market my business? How do I get caregivers? How do I get established in my state? It's like you can make the most out of the Q&A session and get all of your questions answered. And if you ever been through any of the things I've done before, I do not hold back. So whatever, like if you know, hey, you're gonna be in the All-Star Platinum Access, or you're gonna be in the VIP, start writing your questions right now. So when you come with your questions, your personal questions, I love answering questions. So you get me to answer any question. So the Q&A can be whatever you need it to be for you to get what you came for. So that's like brilliant, right? That's really amazing. Then you get like access to my quick start course, which is like a foundational course on some of the foundation that you need for your home care agency. You get access to the replay. And then for the first 10 people who get that, we'll send you a gift. So that's how it goes. Awesome. Did I answer your question, Coranda? Let me know. Did that answer your question? Awesome. Awesome. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'll see you guys. When I see you, I'll see you on the summer camp. It's gonna be amazing. Get in the room. Get in the room. Get in the room. And if you sign up for any, like if you sign up for the All-Star Pass, or you sign up for the VIP while I'm here live, you also get a free bonus. I will send you a quick training that I did to show you exactly how do you locate the areas that are more profitable in order to market and start your home care agency. So that if you register while I'm live, you'll get that. So I'm super excited for y'all to get that. Hey, Christy. So one Christy Pete. Hey, Christy. Who's Christy? Hey, Christy. Congratulations. I saw that you got your VIP ticket. So let's say congratulations to Christy. Hey, Christy, congratulations on getting your VIP ticket. Woo-hoo. And yes, you'll get my training where I show you how to figure places that are more profitable in order to get your home care agency started, or the place that you need to market. It's a quick training, but it's very, very powerful. So you're gonna get access to that. And anybody else want to get access to that while I'm live right now, you can make sure you register. But you register you can register for the general pass, but if you want the bonus, you have to register either as a VIP or as an all-star pass. So make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait. I can't wait for Sunday. It's gonna be amazing. So yes. So thank you guys. Thank you. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Let me know. Awesome. So if you guys don't have any other questions, I'll see you, Karanda. If you want to get your ticket now to make sure you get access to the bonus, make sure you do it now so you can get access to the extra bonus for getting your ticket right now. So get your ticket now, and it's going to be a blast. I can't wait to serve you guys. It's going to be amazing. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.